Oh, let me turn this off. That right there. Yeah, thing. What's up, y'all? What's up, Jamal? What's up? What's up, y'all? What up, girl? How you been, Jamal? Jamal D, how you been? I have some headphones on, y'all, but I'm going live because I missed y'all. I figured I'd give everybody an update on what's been going on with me. I'm waiting for a couple more people to come on in. What's been going on with y'all? What's been going on, Jamal D? Catch me up. Shit, busy. I know. I know in this economy you gotta stay busy. You better have about 4 or 5 different hustles or you gonna fall behind the curve. You're gonna be behind the bare minimum curve at that. Cause I'm for real at this point, I don't even think working a job is keeping on top of the curve, but it's just being consistent with having money. Because I had a better time not working, if y'all really want to be honest. It seems like when you go back to work, that's when all your bills get to piling up on you. Am I tripping, or can somebody inform me what the hell is going on? Because the economy is not built for you to work. That's why the unemployment rate is skyrocketed, because people having a better time being unemployed than employed. Clock it. Clock it. Well, let's wake that up, folks. Let the slaves wake that up. You have a better time being unemployed than employed. Now that's messed up. Now that's messed up. And let me be the first one to tell you, I can vouch for that. I real life been having a hard time since I've been employed versus when I was unemployed. I'm sitting there thinking like this, I still ain't ahead of the game. Yeah, working is depressing. It is. Working is very depressing in this economy. You can't get ahead. You can't do nothing for real. But go day to day. It's always shit that need to be done, and then the more you get out the house and move around, it costs money. It just costs to move around nowadays. It just costs to move around. What's up, Stan? How y'all doing? If you're new here, please go subscribe to the channel. What I did want to touch on, I've been missing y'all. I want to start there. But y'all know I've been on my low-key tip, and God told me to be quiet this year. What's up, y'all? Somebody sending hearts and laughing. Thank you for the hearts. I've been on my low tip. I really want to just get on here and catch y'all up what's been going on with me. First, let's start with the air condition broke up in the house. This happened. Let's see what day this happened on. Is we on days? We 2 days away. No, hold on. We 3 days away. So this happened last week in the middle of the week. I can't even keep up with this shit no more. Like Thursday, I think the air condition. What was that? Wednesday. Damn. I think it was Wednesday we woke up and the air wasn't working in the house. So come to find out we got to get a whole new HVAC system, which they got to order the pieces, get the people to come out here. It's going to take a whole day to get done. Oh, y'all, life be life. And then if anybody know anything about air conditioning units and HVAC systems, y'all know that's the most expensive thing that could break in your house. But they said this house was, I think they said the HVAC system was like 80 years, I mean, had been in here since the 80s. So it was well overdue time, because I'm 35. So if it's been in here since the 80s, that air conditioning unit is older than me and it needed to be switched out. So I'm not mad about that. At least I know the house will be cooled off next summer real well if I'm here, and it'll be, for the next family or me, whatever I decide to do. I've been having, God told me to be quiet, but he let me talk to y'all today because I don't know what made me just get up and cut this camera on. And I'm being so damn serious right now. I don't know what. Some just said Go live, Sierra. And I'm like, okay, I'm finna go live and update my people and let them know how I've been doing and how I've been feeling. But I've been doing good, y'all. I want y'all to know that keep me in y'all prayers at all times. Pray for my health and my peace. Everybody out there that really love me, all my Jamals, all my LJs, all my KJs, all my Wolves, all y'all, the people that truly love me and check in on this channel day to day to make sure I'm good. Juju, they didn't change their name to Roblox, whatever. Who be hovering over this channel, making comments and stuff. I'm on the way, y'all. I'm on the way, but I have to be low key this year because God just been revealing everything to me. In these last couple of years that I done woke up, I've been getting revealed. Like people just been showing taking the mask off. So let me go through my process. If you love me, if y'all watching the channel and y'all love the channel and y'all like what is C over there doing, if you know me, then just sit back and wait. If you know, you know. I'm a chosen one. Either way it go, I don't have to. I'm not in a rush to blow up. I'm not in a rush to get no money. I'm not in a rush because money don't really. I want to tell y'all this, y'all, and it's for everybody who like why she ain't doing this, why she ain't doing that. Money ain't always everything. Let's start there. Let's wake that up. Money not everything, y'all. For real, you can have a whole bunch of money and still not be happy. I'd rather still live a simple life with my kids and do simple shit than to be trying to do everything for $1. That shit ain't gonna make me happy. That's gonna make me work. Y'all really don't understand me for real. I'm lazy. I don't want to get up and be entertaining nobody. And when you start entertaining, you don't never stop. See, that's the thing people don't understand. When you start to be an entertainer, I've been an entertainer my whole life. When you start entertaining, you can't never turn that shit the fuck off. Because now everybody wants you to be an entertainer when you walk in the room. I might not want to be an entertainer right now. Right now, I just want to be simple, ugly, and dirty. How about that? Has that ever occurred to some of y'all? I don't want to be an entertainer right now. I just want to be simple, ugly, and dirty. That's it. I'm telling you, I've been enjoying walking around dressed like a bum because I've been seeing how people treat you. When you got your hair all over your head and you ain't looking like shit, people treat you like you ain't shit. Y'all don't have no manners at all. And then when you start and you need something or you want to know something, that's when y'all come to the person and find out that the people actually smarter than how y'all be treating them. That's what really be blowing me. And then they try to put that mask back on. But once the mask off, I done seen you for who you is. I've been going in a lot of these jobs. I've been working. I've been traveling as a nurse. I've been going to a lot of these jobs just looking the same way how I'm looking. I ain't got no lashes on. I've been on my spiritual journey. And I just been noticing how people really treat you. People really are trying to treat you how they treat you. And the first thing I get is I thought you was younger than that. When I start going off or I really express how I feel or I start telling people where and how to go, they be like, how old are you? Can I ask you? I be like, I'm 35 years old. I didn't even know that. I thought you was like 25. I'm being honest. I'm like, I know you did. I know you did. And that's crazy that because you're younger, people trying to get over on the younger people. That's why I like them YNs. That YN generation, they ain't letting you get over on their ass. They not. They not. They going off on your ass. And that's what we need. The economy needs that to be checked right there at the beginning. But I'm kind of scared for the YNs that's going into working with a field of people because y'all still got to remember, don't let me get on here preaching, y'all. I ain't got time for that shit. I ain't got time for that shit. Fuck y'all. Now, let me stop playing. Y'all got to remember that, what else would the fucking say? God don't want me to reveal it. I'm done. God, but be respectful. YNs, be respectful, y'all. That's all I gotta say. To all my YNs that watch me, that know me from Jay and my kids, be respectful. Say what you gotta say. Don't take nothing from nobody else. Karma is real. So if you out here on this backdoor shit that these young generation believe in, you will get yours. The universe will come back and grab you some kind of way. It might not be through you. It might be through your kids. It might not be through your kids. It might be through your great grandkids. So always remember, the universe don't never forget what you done and what the energy you done put out there. So if you put out bad energy, you get that back. You might not get it today or tomorrow, but it does come back. And a lot of people better start believing in karma. That's what else God want me to tell y'all. Some of y'all better believe in the power of tongue and karma, because it's real. It really is real. So if you out here lying on folks, make sure you, when you dig whatever grave you digging for real, you better make sure you dig one for your damn self. Cause people really out here doing it. I'm sitting there at work or whatever, and we splitting up assignments, and it's three of us over there. And she goes and tell the other girl, yeah, because she only got two. Knowing that's a goddamn lie. I had more than both of them. I had 14 people to do. And they only had 13. But you sat there and lied and said I only was gonna have two people to really do. Just lying. People just be lying on you. But when you the chosen one, let me tell y'all something. When you the chosen one in this world, you're used to people lying on you. You're used to people making up narratives on you. You're used to that. My own mama sat there and made up a whole lie on me. My own mama. My own mama lied on me. Told my sister that I was around there eating tissue and toilet paper when I was pregnant with Jay. I was sitting there thinking like I ain't never ate no tissue and toilet paper ever in my life. I don't even like that texture. But when you chosen, that's what people do. People gonna try to make you discredit everything you do. Everything you do. Even your own family and friends. I got friends out here that did some backstabbing shit they think I don't know about. I know about it. I know about it. Just because I don't speak on it don't mean I don't know about it, but I see it. It happens. It happens, and it comes out later, sooner or later. What's done in the dark always come out. That's what people be failing to realize. It always come out. So you can't sit up here and be talking about people and think you won't get your karma, because it will come out. It might not come out right when you did it, because you might have wanted to make your point in that moment, but it comes out. It comes out. I'm so used to, like, I've been going through it so much at these jobs because people can't figure me out. Or they can't figure out where they done seen me at. Or they want to know something and I ain't giving them what they want. Like, I ain't in their face. I'm confident in who I am. That's another thing the chosen people have in common. If you're a chosen one, you know what I'm saying. I don't look for attention. Attention comes to me. I'll be standing in the job and I'll be minding my own business. I sit all the way down the hallway to work. Can't know, do you know how many beautiful souls come walk up to me and start a conversation? Because and the first thing they say, you seem genuine. I know. Even after this girl right here that tried to lie on me, even after that, they still walk down that hallway and say something to me. And by the end of the night, guess who they be standing by? And I'll be just standing there minding my business, me. They ain't gonna stand next to the person that then lied on me all night. She did, that made all these lies, but I don't even know you. I don't even know you, but I see how black women is. I'm getting on here to update y'all, so if I'm ranting, I'm ranting. I want to say another thing too. I keep saying this. Why is all the people in the work field so, and it's black women? It ain't the men in the work field. It ain't the young people in the work field. It's the black women between the ages of 40 and 50 years old. Y'all the most miserable women in the world. And I don't know if that's because y'all seeing the young people come in and get right to a bag, or because you've been doing this your whole life and you never had it this easy. But y'all bitter and y'all burnt out. And y'all need to go find y'all something else to do that's more like suiting. A lot of these black women need to find something else to do besides domestic work, because they're bitter and they're taking it out on people's mamas and papas. Y'all bitter. That's what I want to say to a lot of the black women. What else did I want to talk about to y'all? If you don't like your job, get out of the field. Go find something else to do. You don't have to do what you're doing right now. If you feel like you're burnt out, maybe it's time for a new scenery. That's what I want to encourage people. People need to stop encouraging you to be what your parents was. Okay, my daddy was a steel worker and a warehouse worker, so I gotta be a warehouse worker and work all in my life. That might not be what you want to do, little Jimmy. Little Jimmy might want to go build planes. Little Jimmy might want to go be a construction worker. Or he might want to work at the movie theater for the rest of his life. That might be what bring little Jimmy happiness. Right now, I'm finna be in the business of encouraging the young generation to do what they really like to do. So that when they show up for their coins, it's with a smile on your face. If you're gonna be a working slave, pick a field that you want to work in. Pick a field that you really want to work in. Because I'm sitting there thinking, in the beginning, I did like nursing. In the beginning, I liked it helping people. It was a check. It was good money. You could make it. But now it has turned into pure slavery. These jobs don't care about how short you is. The residents are very abusive. Let's start there. Very verbally abusive and physically abusive. I've witnessed. Oh, I really pray for people who dealing with mental health people. Like I've heard horror stories of the girls dealing with people with mental health issues. But if you dealing with some crazy right now, and this they don't pay enough. They like if you dealing with mental health in the healthcare field, you need to be making over $30 an hour because it's some crazy, batch crazy people I heard. And then they then start entering them into these hospitals. Well, the hospitals where they supposed to be, but the nursing homes. I just was working with at one facility I was just at not too long ago. It was a dude in there that his own brother. He was in the room with his brother, and they talking about they came in there and it was all blood. They don't know if he himself or the brother did it. I'm sitting out thinking like, and then he looked crazy. The whole night he was just lining me up, side eyeing me. And I told the lady, that other nurse that was up there at their desk, I said, let me tell you something. When he decided to come down this hall and attack me, I'm gonna pick up the nearest thing and knock his ass out. I wanted to make sure that was real clear, so she didn't leave me on the floor by myself because she did see that he was lining me up. And I'm sitting there thinking, so when the other girl came over there that worked on another floor, she was like, oh, he acted up one time. She was like, that's crazy, you know that. She was like, because one time he came down the hallway beating on the walls and just like turned into a gorilla and attacked this lady. I said, I see it in him. I said, I see it in him because when I went down the hallway, he looked at me. I said, he think because I'm sure he going to be able to get me to this ground. I'm going to whoop his in this mud. And I let her know that this stapler that I was looking at was going to be clocked right upside his head if he would have came down there and tried anything. That's just some stuff I be going through, y'all, day to day. I'm telling you, and they don't pay nurses enough. They don't pay nurses or the aides enough. I'm gonna be honest with you, to deal with some of this shit we dealing with in the nursing home, and then the it's just bad. It's bad. Let me just start there. I done seen a man try to rape another man because he had just got out of jail, was living in a nursing home. I mean, I'm sorry, I said the word grape. Try to grape another man that he was roommates with. Please go check on y'all peoples in these nursing homes too, because they be in there with anybody. They starting to accept anybody in these places. Let's start there. Why is the nursing home field accepting anybody? You could be young, old, anybody. I'm starting to see more young people in the nursing home that ain't nothing even wrong with. They could be living in assisted living, but they in a nursing home because it's cheaper to live there. You get 3 meals in a cot, a guaranteed cot. So you've been seeing a lot of homeless people there, people fresh out of jail who got Medicaid and Medicare. That's what Trump trying to stop. Trump's trying to stop that right there. People that go and live in these senior livings, uh, nursing homes and stuff using Medicaid for free. You got people that won't never leave a nursing home because he got a free room. He get a free room in a cot, and he can still harvest all his money, get his pension every month, get this, get that. So why would we stop with the? I've been asked this since every job I go to about the economy, and it's like, why do they ask me this? I don't know, but in order for us to come up out of where we at, they would have to drop a lot of these prices down to affordable prices, like for a start housing. They gonna have to drop the housing rate down, y'all. That's just like that need to be the conversation that all around America needs to be had. That housing rates have to come down. And the reason why I say housing rates has to come down is The absolute reason why I say that is because when I was coming up in 2008 and 9 and I had my first apartment, one bedroom apartment was $500. I was just talking to a girl who ain't nothing but 22 years old and she paying $900, $1,000. I heard one girl say $1,500 for a one bedroom. How do y'all expect people checks? Y'all barely paying the minimum of $20 to people, and y'all want them to pay over $1,000 for a one bedroom apartment. That's ridiculous. So by the time my kids get grown and going to the world to go get their housing, do y'all know how? Like some parents right now who got all these kids need to realize a lot of y'all kids are still gonna be at home with y'all. Let's start there. Let's wake that up. Let's wake that all the way up because college is not a thing no more where people used to go off to college and then your kid be gone for a couple of years and come back and then they established and go out into the world. Your kids are going to mostly be at home with y'all because they're not going to be able to afford the economy. They're not going to be they're not going to be able to afford that highest car note they want. And an average car costs up to $1,000 a month. Just a little Nissan. Just a little. I ain't talking about no BMW. I'm talking about the bare minimum car could cost them up to $1,000 a month, monthly. So hypothetically speaking, and I wouldn't suggest them to go to no Facebook market because they'll sell your baby a car with no steering wheel. What I'm saying is, let's logically think here. Majority of the people who have kids right now, kids will be at home with them until probably they pass. Which you would 9 times out of 10 need to go ahead and buy a house, keep it intact, pray that a tsunami, a flash flood, a tornado don't tear it up, so that you can pass it on to your kids because they're gonna be still at home living with you. The economy cannot, by the time my kids are at the age where they're about to, in the next 5 to 6 years, they should be going off into the world to provide for their own families, right? Typically a black male in St. Louis, they leave home around 18, 19. I'm not forcing my kids to leave home at 18, 19. We living in a different time. Now, that was my time, 15 years ago. Now, I think they said the ratio of a black man leaving home to provide and take care of their kids is 24, 25. Okay? Even when they get there, they're still not going to be able to afford it because if it's already $1,500 for a one bedroom apartment, so they can't even get a roommate with their little friends for a two bedroom for that price. They're not going to be able to afford it because it's going to be over $2,000 just for a one bedroom. Y'all got to remember that. If Trump does not do something about bringing the housing market down, our kids will be living with us, and mark my words that I told you first, for the rest of their lives. They will. Because they're not going to be able to afford life. They're not. And that's why the pregnancy rate then went down, because women are starting to wake up and understand that I'm the sole survivor of this house. I am the person who will have to, 9 times out of 10, feed this child, bathe this child, provide for this child. And they're realizing that their overhead is not matching up. When you realize that, you just be like, nah, I'm not finna have this baby. I'm not gonna have a child I'm not finna have no child and I don't have no help, basically. I'm not finna have no child, I don't have no help. Because if this man walk off and leave me, I'm physically and financially responsible for this child. He walk off and leave me today or tomorrow, I got to take care of this child by myself. So the pregnancy rate then went all the way down, y'all. The pregnancy rate, people not having all these kids no more. 8 and 9 kids, that's a lot of kids this day and time. 8 and 9 kids in today's economy is equivalent to John and Kate when we seen it for the first time, plus 8. When we first seen them people, we was like, how the hell? But now that's equivalent to them people. Now I'm going to go all the way back on y'all. Remember the lady that lived on the farm with 19 kids and counting? 8 kids now is 19 kids and counting, for real. You might as well just say that's double. Because it's so financially hard on somebody. Anyway, blessings to everybody who is having kids. Let's start there. Let's start there. If you having a kid, you having a kid for a reason. God gave you that child for a reason. Especially if they born in this year. If they really born in this year, that's a good sign. That's a good sign. 2025, a lot of people around me had babies, but I had already woke up and had a dream earlier this year. I was telling everybody about that. A bunch of babies was gonna be born. I seen 3 babies wrapped up in a blanket, and so far, everybody that I know around me is having a baby. If you don't believe me, go back to my last couple of lives and go watch. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I've been doing good. I'm finally getting the hang of going back to work. It's hard. It ain't easy, y'all. I feel every muscle in my back. Cause somebody always need help. Somebody always need to be twisted. Somebody always need to be pulled up. Somebody need to always get picked up off the floor. It's always something going on. I'm thinking about getting out of nursing completely. If you really want to know something, I'm really thinking about getting me a job where I can sit down and talk on the phone all day. Cause I mean, I'm burnt out. I'll say that. I'm nursing that burnt me out, and to the point where, what's the word I want to use? Nursing has burnt me out to the point where it ain't even burnt me out really. Cause I'm just getting too old for this shit. I'm getting too old for it. That's what it is. I'm an old slave now. I'm gonna leave all this young back breaking work to the young slaves, cause I'm an old slave now. When you become an old slave, you need jobs like cooking and washing and sitting down and folding towels. You know what they used to do to the old slaves? They bring them in the house. I'm ready to come on from the field. I never really was a field nigga though. I don't understand that though, cause my brain. I never worked at a job where I wasn't where I was a field nigga. I always had good jobs. I always stayed on the mansion floors. Like anybody who know in nursing, I always had good jobs, and I never got the bad floors. I always had ended up on the clean floors where the people was taken care of real good. But now they got me in the jungle, y'all. They got me in the jungle. They got me in the jungle, and then they want me to save everybody. I can't save everybody, y'all. I got residents walk up to me and ask me questions because they know I'm one of them. I'm one of them. I ain't the look, y'all. I broke my glasses. I got tape around my glasses. This how I go to work too. I go to work with tape wrapped around my glasses. So this one girl was like, "Did you get some Epsom salt to soak in?" It was some different type of Epsom salt you could buy online. You gotta buy it online. And I was like, "Nah, I ain't got no money." She talking about you. I'm sitting there thinking, what made that girl think I got some money? I come here with tape. Look, my glasses crooked right now. I got tape wrapped around my glasses. What made that girl say, you got, like, girl, please, you got money? I wonder what made her say that. I haven't seen her yet. She was through agency, but I want to ask her, what made you say, I sit there thinking to myself, how she know I got some money? I'm sitting there, I'm thinking I'm camouflaging out. Yeah, I don't put on much these days. I don't overdo it. I don't overthink it. I just go. I'm enjoying my life. I really am. It's kind of sad though. It really be getting kind of sad. I be like, I can do a little bit better than this. I need to pop it. One girl told me you should pop it. She said you intimidate people when you come around. I said, why? Just look on me. Why I intimidate people? It's my aura. My aura give off. I ain't fucking around. I ain't come to fuck around with y'all. So I be getting naturally hated on. I ain't did shit to nobody. They still be japping. I walk away and not even 3 seconds later I be, she, I heard she. Why y'all paying me so much attention? Why y'all want to pay me so much attention? I don't be tripping off y'all. I don't trip off none of y'all. I be in my own world. I promise you I do. I don't even trip off my family half of the time. If it don't come across my phone or show up in my messages, I don't be knowing what be going on. I be in my own world. Until somebody come along and be wanting to mess with me. I need to go get these glasses. You know what? I'm done playing today. I'm going up there to go get me another pair of frames. These, the type, I rolled over on my glasses, y'all. I had took them off in the bed, rolled over on them, and broke the. I ain't worried about that shit. I got other shit to worry about. Like, while my kids gonna be living at home today. I'm just playing. I'm just playing, y'all. I'm telling you, I don't think at this point I don't think Jay gonna be living here too much longer. He gonna be ready to get out here and provide for his family. Cause he got when I say he got a whole family now, I mean that. Y'all thought I was playing when I said that man got a family. When I showed y'all in the vlog. That girl's still around. So I hope him and her work out and I hope they make it. That's all I can say. If I look back on this and they still together, that's gonna be crazy to me. Cause I'm gonna say I said it. And I've been saying it. You know what? A lot of people don't want their kids to go off and have no family. I do. I do, and I hope they be good men to their wives. I make sure I show them all type of stuff. Like, you don't want to be like that. You want your wife to be happy and this and that. Do you say? I asked them questions. I asked Legend the other day. I said, "Are you the type of dude that would celebrate an anniversary and stuff?" He was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Oh, your wife gonna love it there." See, you gotta amp your kids up too. You got to amp your kids up because we know a lot of miserable, fake ass people around us. You got a lot of people acting like they happy and they not. They miserable. Miserable. It's a lot of people like that around here. What's up, y'all? My chat ain't moving no more. I wasn't responding to their ass. What's up? What everybody been on? I got people watching. What's up? Drop. Who is this? Who is this person watching me? Come to the front. What you got to say? What's on your mind? Don't be one of them people just watching my whole life and then don't say nothing. Because I got too many of them people. I got too many monitoring spirits around me already. I got too many people want to know what I'm doing day to day. So if you love me and you on this mug, you might as well speak up. Or at least to create a fake account and troll me. I'm so used to the hate y'all, and that's another reason why I didn't give a fuck about dressing up this year because I didn't really got used to the hate. Like a motherfucker that came to my own birthday party and showed me what it'll be. So I'm just sitting there like, okay, if this what y'all really want to do, y'all do it. I've been encouraging people to really pop their shit this year because I already had to deal with delusion. I already had to deal with the whole fact of delusion, and delusion was that was a hard factor. I thought the truth was gonna be hard to deal with. Last year I had to deal with the truth, and then this year God made me deal with everything I was being delusional about, everything that I was acting like sweeping up under the rug. Delusion. When I say delusion, that's really what I'm saying. Like shit that I've been sweeping up under the rug, trying to ignore. He done made me literally like, Sierra, you gonna have to you gotta face that. This is what you gotta face. They don't like you. That person ain't for you. That person not coming. He done really made me realize that. I'm like, damn. So this year it's been my healing year. So I ain't been caring about, I know I always wanted to start my dreads. I started that. I did everything I really wanted to do this year. For real, everything I wanted to do, I said I wanted to work on myself. I've been working on myself. I've been healing myself. And I know along the journey it's gonna be a little bit more, but I ain't gotta deal with no more backbiters. I ain't gotta deal with that shit no more. And I wanna thank every single one of y'all that done acted up this year. On God. Oh, don't let me not put it on him. Cause he's amazing. But on everything I love, I wanna thank all y'all that done acted a fool this year in my face. I done been on a 33 minute. I looked up at the top and saying I've been on 30. I'm getting off here soon. Y'all know I don't play that shit. I told y'all I ain't these other YouTubers. I'm telling you right now, I want to thank every single one of you clowns. I'm talking about from family members to friends to co-workers. I want to thank y'all because y'all really didn't prepare me that it's a lot of wolves out here. It's a lot of wolves in sheep clothing. It's a whole lot of them. And y'all be prepared for these wolves because they'll backstab you. They'll eat you in the night while you sleep. It's a lot of dangerous shit going on out here. Now, what's going on this TV back here? But it's a lot of dangerous shit going on out here. And if y'all don't stop it, y'all karma is going to be so bad. Some of y'all don't even have karma coming towards y'all. It's going to be with y'all kids. Y'all better stop this shit. You better stop it. And I mean that. I done warned a lot of y'all too. And y'all know when it come out my mouth, it's the truth. Y'all better stop it. You better stop whatever you doing. That's all I gotta say. Y'all done did y'all big one. And I love it. I love it. I've been just sitting back like, it's been real entertaining to me to watch everybody change and all type of shit. I'm just like, wow, this is what he wanted me to see. I just been sitting back watching a lot of this clown stuff go on, and I really just been like, wow, wow, this should have really been a like. And it's always the people you least expect. And that's what it be. That would be the killer boy. I mean, it be the people you. And when them masks come off, it's hard to put that mask back on with me. That's what y'all failing to realize. When y'all masks come off, it be so hard to put that mask back on in front of me because you know I'm the truth and I done already read you down. And I already called it 5, 6 months ago when we was kicking it. And now you got to come around me with your head down because you can't look me in my eyes. Can't look me in my eyes because you know you ain't who you said you was. I'm a real chosen one. My discernment always right about people. And when you ain't who you say you is, you ain't gonna want to be around me because you a demon. When you ain't who you claiming to be, you ain't gonna want to be around me. You ain't gonna speak highly on me because you a demon. You God sent you here to do demon work. I ain't even gonna say God, the devil. The devil sent you here to do that demon work on me. And then watch out for all them people be lying on you. I know being a chosen one been so hard because I get lied on daily. It's so hard because you get lied on so much. People don't even got to know you to lie on you. Come up with a lie just to get people to not follow the crowd. When I'm the light in the dark, I'm always gonna shine. I'm always gonna shine. Ain't nothing you gonna be able to do to dim my light. That's what some of y'all gotta realize. Ain't nothing you gonna be able to do to some people gonna dim they light. They always gonna be who they gonna be. I've been showing y'all that since I've been born. I could transform myself into anything I want to be. If I want to lose this weight, I could come and lose this weight. If I want to fix these glasses with this tape on there, I could change that. I could change my appearance. I could do all of that. But who the fuck are y'all? Who are y'all? Let me be who I'm going to be. Y'all be who y'all going to be. Which is going to be, I ain't even going to do that to y'all. But anyway, it's hard out here being the chosen one. I'm finna wrap this rant up. I want to let y'all know that can't none of y'all stop what the fuck is for me. Every door that I'm going through, every blessing coming my way is from God. And I be making these lives so when I go back and watch them, when I become who I want to become, I can sit there and be like, damn, I straight said that and I called that down like that long ago. Yeah. It might take me, my journey might have took me 30 years to get there, but guess what? When I do get there, I bet you I live very comfortably and better than a lot of y'all. So keep hating because you bring in the channel more. I ain't posted in so long and them numbers still there. I thought that little video about the air conditioner being out was gonna do maybe like 50. Y'all ran that bitch up to 1,000. I'm like, oh, they miss me. They miss me for real. Yeah. That bitch ran up to 1,000. I ain't posted in so long. So whoever out here running their mouth, keep it up. I appreciate you. You're doing a good job. You're doing a great job. Whoever out here throwing that little salt on my name, keep doing it. You're doing a good job. You're doing a great job. Matter of fact, you the number one person doing a good job. I want to thank you. I really want to thank you, whoever the person is out here throwing salt on my name, because guess what? They be intrigued and they be really want to know who I am. When they run up against me in these places or out in the streets and in the stores and shit, y'all done showed my face and all this shit, they be really running up to me and be wanting to know. Hey, damn, I know somebody doing their job. I know you right there. You really doing your job. You right there. You really doing your job. But anyway, I'm finna get off here, y'all. I ain't got nothing else to talk about. Life's good. Life always good for me. I ain't never know where I fucked up. Ever. That's one thing I got from my daddy. That's one thing I got from my daddy. I ain't never in no fucked up situation. I will always make it. I will always be okay. I'll always make something out of nothing. That's the spirit he gave me. He put in my body. See, he's so busy be walking around talking about what my mama gave me. He need to be worried about what he gave me. That's what he need to be worried about. What you gave. You done gave me some shit, boy. You done gave me some shit. And another thing my daddy taught me is out of style, out of debt. That's something I'm always gonna remember. That the one thing that he taught me, and he thought I wasn't even listening that day. And it registered to me like that whole year I was steady going in my head thinking. I was like, damn, because I didn't have no car, I didn't have nothing. He said, out of style, out of debt. You know what I'm saying? That's all he said to me, and that always registered in my day-to-day life. That's what's gonna keep me wealthy down the line. That's what's gonna keep me surviving. That's what's gonna keep me surviving. If y'all really want to keep it me, I'm always gonna be ahead of the curve because I ain't never trying to be in debt. Some of y'all don't give a damn about debt. Y'all will run y'all get into it with y'all family and everything behind debt. That shit crazy. I ain't never finna be in debt with nobody, and especially not the Lord. So with that being said, I'm gone, y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. I'm just checking in. Anybody that love me, run these numbers up. If y'all enjoyed the live, click the like so I can keep getting on here. If this get to, let me see what's the number that I say. If this get 20 likes, then I'll get back on live.